you coming here?
To compete and compete with the best. I'm a junior. Compete with the seniors. The guys that you guys is holding to a higher standard because of their grade and they're higher than us right now. So I just want to compete against them guys and show y'all I got something in the tank, man.
Still playing at it?
Yes, sir. Still committed.
What did you see from them? I know the bowl thing. It's hard to read that stuff. It's different. What do you see from them kind of late in the season?
I mean, I'm saying my biggest thing, like, recruiting-wise, no win or losses have changed, like, my perspective of any team. I go off of the coaches, how they treat the team, how they treat their program, how their program legacy is. Because at my school, in Miami Care City, we have like a rich program and like a rich like feeling to our game and how we play. So like however you take care of your team and stuff, I would fall into that.
Yeah, and I don't mean loss. I just mean what do you see on-field fit and kind of development.
Oh, okay. I mean, Coach Dienick, he has at least three good PFF linebackers in his linebacker room. Maganao, I said his name right, Wesley Basaint, them two off the head. They make plays all around the field. Wesley Basaint, he pursues everywhere, and that's the way I play. And I think Coach can make me play better.
What was that experience like at Alabama?
In what way? Like what can Coach pull out of your game that still makes it good?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could still get better in coverage. He can open up my hips. Just opening it up, me understanding past coverages, because it's going to get more advanced as I go on in different levels of football. So that's one thing that I want to be helped with. I'm pretty sure I can read run game pretty well. It's once you see it, just go. But reading that quarterback, reading them route concepts, and being that linebacker, it's stuff going on in front of you and behind you. So just understanding the pass game mainly.
When was the last time you were there?
Last time I was at Miami. Probably a month ago, I would say.
Are you going in January?
Of course. I'm there most of the time. I'm over there learning the playbook, learning the film room. I've been in the film room with Coach Dienick probably like twice. So I'm really trying to learn the game of football. That's the main goal for me.
Are other schools leaving you alone? Or are you shut?
Nah, no other schools I leave.
How do you handle it?
How do I handle being recruited by other schools? I mean, my recruitment is open, so I just get recruited. It's nothing to it. I'm not telling no school, hey, I'm locked in with Miami, or because Miami. I would say Miami is. They're showing me stuff, but I committed to Miami because of I wanted to, not them for spamming me to. I committed to Miami when they was 6-5 and they lost to Rutgers. So them win or loss, like I said, doesn't. You feel what I'm saying?
Are you trying to visit other places?
Of course.
Who do you want to visit?
I want to visit Ole Miss, Oregon, Nebraska, FSU, and Louisville.
Are they in contact with a lot, or why those?
Yeah, I have. Well, one thing about it, every offer that I had is from a head coach or a defensive coordinator. So that means a lot to me. Some people usually not saying it's a different thing, but some people usually get offered by the position coach or something like that. But the head coach is coming offer me, or the coordinators come offer me. So that'd be the biggest thing, with me in the connection. So Mike Norville offering me, Coach Rob at Nebraska, the linebacker coach, actually offering me. Out in Florida, their DC offered me. I can't remember his name right now. But just getting like a feel of all of the coaches and like how they just handle their team. That's just my biggest thing around recruitment. I don't have really nothing else around the recruitment. Like I'm a pretty simple guy.
How's everything going with the Gators? I know you visited them in the fall. Just talking about communication with them, how often you're talking to them, and just what's sticking out about this.
Honestly, our communication wouldn't be the best, but it's there. I would say I love Florida. They had a crazy beginning of the season, but they kept it strong throughout the end. They just locked in with each other. They tuned out all of the noises of their coaches about to get fired and stuff like that. And they just gelled in and was able to compete for a bowl game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's be the goal.
If
I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the name, but the linebacker coach out there in the DC, that's who I really get recruited by. Yes, them two. Yes, sir.
Jordan, go back.
You don't have anything set up though with visits other than.
Nah, like I told on 3, I'm not really heavily visit recruited. I would say I'll get phone calls here and there. How you doing? We would love to get you up here, but nothing solid. Mainly because I'm a junior and I don't have money to pay for them flights. But when I become a senior, they'll definitely pay for them flights for me.
Just going back to when you decided to commit to Miami, why did you do it at that moment in time? Why was that important to you?
Like I said, it was just how they handled their team. Even though they was not one of the best teams, it was still Miami, and I'm from Miami, so that being a Miami kid, being around the Miami culture, I fell in love with it. So I've committed to that purely off of my heart. Nothing else around that.
What did you notice with the defense this year? As you watched it kind of progress throughout the year, what did you think?
I mean, I would say, honestly, they gave up massive points against teams they wasn't supposed to give up points. But that just comes with playing football. That's literally the game of football, scoring points. So the scheme, we just got to get better at it and executing it. Because like I said, I've been in filming with them multiple times, so I know the scheme. When I'm watching the game, I'm like, hey, why he's not doing that? Hey, why he's not doing that? But it's just all about execution.
The strides you made as a junior, just maybe your season, what were you most pleased with as a player on the field this year?
I mean, getting more of a feel for the game at linebacker, because my 2 past seasons, I've been classified as a linebacker. Everybody recruiting us, but played edge, receiver, and running back and everything else on film. But just actually playing linebacker and sitting linebacker film out to you guys and coaches as well and getting that feel of it, 70 tackles, 28 tackles for loss, and that's all at the linebacker and edge position.
A couple Big Ten schools that you might be considering, Oregon and Nebraska. What stands out about those 2 schools?
I mean, Oregon, crazy thing about it, Oregon O-line coach is from Miami, Coach Terry. He came down here. I was working out in my weight room, and he just offered me right there. He was like, he'd been watching me since 8th grade, and you can't reach out to me that young. So he told my head coach, he was like, if he stays on the right track that he's on in the 8th grade, when he gets a junior, I will come and offer me, and that's what he did. He was a man of his word, and ever since then we've been locked in. And like being from Miami, when you have a conversation from somebody else in Miami, it's like it's really locked in. Yeah.
Nebraska, have you had contact with that staff?
Oh yeah, Nebraska. I talked to Coach Bringle, Coach Rob, Coach Keith Williams, their whole entire coaching staff. I know the whole entire coaching staff. I'm pretty locked in. The only thing that stopped me from getting to the school is I don't have money for the flights. So once I become a senior and everybody knows that you can get paid for your flights by the college, and that's when I'll be showing up on campuses. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
No problem. Thank y'all.
Hey, Jordan. Remember we met at the Under Armour camp, I think back in March. I'm Adam. I cover the Hurricanes. Just obviously, interesting year for the team. Like, just what did you like about what you saw from the Hurricanes this year, and what maybe you were like, I don't know about that?
I mean, I like everything about the Kings, win or lose, I'm still going to love my Kings, man. So the only thing I would say I didn't like is giving up them points, man. Like, giving up points to teams that we can't be giving. Like, Iowa State, why are we in a 41-41 game with them? There's no way. So just executing the coach's game plan, not even going to the coaches, just the players, just execute the game plan. That's it.
How much are you talking to coaches about that stuff? It's like, do they just say, like, that's why we need you to come in and get your
Of course. But then at the end of the day, those people are still going to be people that I'm going to be playing with. There's still some guys in that locker room that's like, when my class will be 26, that'll be their last senior class. So I have to still grow with them and learn the defense that they're going to be playing in and making mistakes in for as long as I get there. You know what I'm saying, right? Thank you.
And how much? Obviously you've been a long-time member of the class already. Still another year until you guys sign. How much are you involved in recruiting other guys, especially other South Florida guys?
Oh, big time, man. We to be honest, we all be at Miami. So like when we're there together, it's like, hey man, you might as well stay home, dog. Like ain't no reason to go nowhere unless somebody else showing us something better, man. But until somebody else shows us better, man, stay home, bro.
And who are the guys you've been talking to the most?
Derek Cooper, that way over there, got everybody in his face. Derek Cooper, Calvin Russell, Javari Flowers, Trey Bell, man, Santana Fleming. It's a lot of gamers out there that I'm trying to keep in state. If nobody else showing them something better out of state,
And then, how has your relationship? I don't want to say changed, but maybe grown with the coaches, since you've committed.
Since I committed, man, I want to be 100% honest. When I first committed, I wouldn't say I was one of the best players out there. Yes, I was ranked and stuff like that or projected, but film-wise and me knowing the best I could do, not the best. But now that I have put out the best and they've noticed that my growth has grown with them, and they have been telling me how I've been excelling, telling me where I can excel at, telling me where I need to get better at, telling me where I'm already better at,
And what are the things you want to get better at on the field and stuff?
I want to get better at covering, man. Just being able to being able to stick them guys in a slot that's running at 4-1 right down the seams, you know, putting your hands on them, redirecting them, getting to your hook to curls, just understanding the pass game real good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, in general, like, what do you think Miami fans should know about you? What do you want them to know about you?
Man, all I want to know, I got one more year left, and if I come to Miami, we gonna win a national championship, and that score gonna be 0, man, because I ain't giving up no points.
And I have to ask, because you said if. I mean, what are the other schools that have been pushing for you? You know, how aggressive have the other schools been trying to flip you from Miami?
As of right now, you know, Miami is in my backyard, so I get to go there. But like I said, I don't have no money to go to any other of these colleges, so everybody else wants me to come visit. Of course, Nebraska, Oregon, FSU. LSU, even Maryland, you know, but I just can't get there. But once everything is set in motion and everything is right, when the time is right, then we'll see everything that's going to pan out.
Yeah, hey, getting all expense paid trip, why not?
Exactly.
I like the glasses.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Just last thing, hoping to prove this week. What are you hoping to show? You talked about playing upperclassmen. What are you hoping to get done, accomplish this week?
Man, I'm hoping to get everything done. Hoping to check off all the boxes on the recruiters and the spectators and the media. Man, just want to check off all you guys' boxes and fill out everything that you guys want to see me do. Yes, sir.